Alright guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at the Kaspersky Internet Security 2014, or version 14. So far, looking at the interface, I like it a lot. It's very clean, very easy to understand. And you've got nice big buttons that are easy for a touch interface. Click the little arrow and you get more options, such as a virtual keyboard and application control. You click settings, you can go to Protection Center, Performance Settings, and Computer Scan, also additional. The only setting I'm going to change today is the action on threat detection, and I'm going to change that to delete. The reason I am doing that is to make the removal process faster. So let's go ahead and get right into the test here. Maybe. It's taking its own sweet time. Now, why don't I have internet? I had internet a little while ago. Let's try this. Reset my network card. Maybe that'll do it. I have internet in my host. Yes, I do. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Okay, so now we got the internet working. Let's head over to Malcode. And we will run 10 malicious URLs. Get my notepad open here. Okay. We'll start with the first one here. Okay, so it looks like that one wants to run. Go ahead and turn off Smart Screen Filter. Alright, that one was blocked. So, first one was blocked. Move on to number 2. That one was blocked. So far, we're off to a great start. Number 3 is dead. Number 4 we'll run that one. Okay, so we'll go ahead and run that. Looks like it's downloading something. So that was number 3. So now we're moving on to number 4. Okay, so this is number 4 here. Number 3 is still being processed. I apologize for the internet being slower. I'm running it through a VPN to detect my IP address. Okay, so it looks like both Windows Defender and Kaspersky have blocked number 4. I'm running this one right here. This is number 3. Actually, no, I think that was number 4. Yeah, that was number 4. Number 3 is Still being downloaded. Okay, so we'll go ahead and move on to number 5. Okay, so we'll go ahead and download this one. And we're going to go ahead and move over to Malware Blacklist. Just kind of give you a good idea of how it performs with different sources. Okay, so this will be number 6. Number 6 is blocked. And let's do this one right here. Number 7. Number 7 is blocked. Number 8. Number 8 is blocked. Move on to number 9. Number 9 is blocked. And let's move on to number 10 here. And number 10 is blocked. And I think for these two, seeing they're going so slow, I'm just going to find 2 more links to replace them. So let's go ahead and try some zipped malware here. We'll consider this number 3. Number 3 is dead then. So we'll move on here to a different link. Okay, so that one was blocked. And let's move on to, what should we do for the last one here? Let's do it, looks like an image exploit here. Let's see if this one does anything. Okay, so the image is displayed. I'm seeing a lot of network activity. Hard drive is going crazy. So it looks like it's trying to do something. Alright, and it looks like malware has been detected. So that one was blocked. Alright, well it looks like it did very well on the web malware. It blocked everything. So let's take a look and see what it wants. It wants me to restart the computer. I will go ahead and do that. Okay, so it looks like Kaspersky is fully operational again. What we're going to do now is we're going to pause the protection because I'm pretty confident nothing got through in our web analysis. And we're going to pause the protection for about 30 minutes. Should be plenty of time. And we're going to extract the files from my zip folder. And this folder contains, I believe, 500 samples of malware. As you can see, there's 500 files. We'll do a context scan with Kaspersky and see how many files it will be able to detect and remove. Okay, so the scan has finished and looks like it found 474 objects. Go ahead and clear the list, close that out. Do one more scan. Didn't find anything. So let's see what we have left. We have 32 objects remaining in the folder. Let's grab our calculator. We had 500 to start, minus 32. divided by 500 gives us a 93% detection ratio. It's actually really good. Granted, the folder that I have, the samples are from March 5th, which are a little bit old, but it still gives you a rough estimate of how well they will perform. So let's ensure that all our protection is re-enabled. I said 30 minutes. I don't know why it's re-enabled itself, because it has not been 30 minutes. But nevertheless, it says that all of our protection, or all the components, are enabled. So we're going to run about 10 or so samples here, starting with this one, and see how well it can perform and block the malware that it does not know. So that was 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, and let's see, this will be number 10. Okay, so there's 10 samples. Click through these wizards right here. Okay, so it looks like we have an alert from Kaspersky here. This looks like it's their application control portion of their program. So it looks like the block option is more prevalent than the rest of them. So we'll go ahead and pick the block option. Okay, so I think that's it. Go ahead and run a quick scan with Kaspersky. See if it can find anything. Personally, I don't think it's going to find anything. So far with the test, I've been very impressed with how Kaspersky has performed. Okay, so the scan is completed and has not found anything. So we will go ahead and move on to Malwarebytes and see if Malwarebytes can find anything. But before we start the scan, I'm going to go ahead and delete the folders there. We will run just a quick scan. I'm not going to sit around and wait for a full scan to complete, so this will have to do. Now, I'm not going to pause the video here just because Malwarebytes scans typically go pretty fast, especially in my machine here. In the meantime, we can go ahead and check the task manager. Now, I don't think anything got through, but we'll check it just to be sure. Okay. Nothing is popping out as malicious to me. Most of these processes look normal. Okay. So we're just waiting for the Malwarebytes scan to complete. It appears as if it's found one object. Okay. It's a little surprising. I was not expecting that. Well, I guess that one did partially install, so my bet it is somewhere in a temporary folder such as temporary internet files. But we will see where it's at. Okay, so it's a potential unwanted program, and like I said, like I thought, it would be located in temporary internet files, which is not a big deal. You can easily just remove the temp files, and then that would solve your problem right there. So bottom line, I think that Kaspersky did very well, and they've really come a long way. They've always been a very well-known company for their quality and products, and I think they have a very good product here. I like the interface once again, big buttons, easy to touch, It's very good for a novice user, someone who necessarily does not know a lot about computers and wants an antivirus program that is going to protect them without having to constantly, they want something that's going to protect them without having a program constantly annoy them with alerts, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Personally, I like Komodo, but I know some people don't like it because it's free and they don't feel that it's going to protect them, and some people don't like it because they feel it's too chatty, it provides too many alerts. They want the program to deal with threats on its own. And that's where I guess I recommend Kaspersky then, because it's a very well-known product. They've been around since the 80s, I believe, and have always had great performance. So, comment on the video, let me know what you think, and talk to you guys later.